We have two very big games coming up today, both in cup competitions. And maybe, just maybe, they may be what we need in order to keep these players. By remaining in the FA Cup and reaching the Carabao Cup final, we just might hold on to one or two of our boys who want to leave. Let's go and kick some balls. Hello and welcome back to the Liberty Stadium in Swansea. And if you are a first-time visitor, then why not subscribe, watch, like and comment. Help the channel to grow and help us to support the very, very worthwhile cause that you can see scrolling above. And this remarkable season keeps going, but we are in problems, very deep problems. And we, in terms of the promises that I made, I told you about in the last episode, they go very well. We've been playing Harwood Bellis at fullback, and then we've been able to play Buongiorno and Rhys Williams and keep Theet fairly happy. But all of these players are wanted, and we really do need to keep on that in terms of keeping everybody happy, but they do seem to be going very, very well at the moment. And in terms of the Premier League, we are top of the league by 5 points. But if we look at what is going on, everybody is wanted. We've offered a few contracts. We've offered Augustinson a new contract, and hopefully he will sign that. And one or two others. Matt Grimes, we've offered a new contract. He's prepared to stay as a squad player. Yaxin Adley, we have offered a new contract. And Brozier, we have also offered a new contract. And I hope that he is also going to accept that. And but the big worries are that we just keep fending off offer after offer after offer for all our players, and our transfer window is a massive red, and some very big names like Clinton Mata, but he will go at 33 years old, but I think probably not till the end of the season now. Arthur Theet, we actually turned down very big offers for Arthur Theet, offers of like 33 million, 48 million, and he doesn't seem to be too unhappy that we're turning those down. Ahulu, he is under contract offer for the end of the season. He's not really that interested in sticking around with us anymore. And Ben Lloyd, Joel Cotterill are two very promising young boys. But the biggest one being Vitinha. We've rejected very big offers for Vitinha from teams like Bayern Munich and Liverpool. And I was expecting him to come and knock on my door and say, "Oi, boss, what's going on?" But he hasn't. And he does seem fairly content to accept that I'm rejecting offers at the moment. And keeping him may be dependent upon the next two games. He is in outstanding form, Vitinha. He has 24 goals in all competitions already this season. Where if we can keep hold of him, where this team could go, I don't know. But we do have some very, very tough games coming up, and these two games may be the difference between holding on to him and maybe one or two of the others, because if we can maintain our presence in the FA Cup and reach the Carabao Cup final, then it may just be enough to tip them over and say, okay, we'll give this some time, see what cups we can win this season. We just don't know, and it is one of the most nervy transfer windows that I have ever experienced in my entire time playing FM. And on the pitch, when you were last with us, we beat Fulham, and then we went and played Brighton, and we had a 3-3 draw, disappointing 3-3 draw, but beat Burnley by 3-0. We then beat Arsenal in the semi-final first leg by 4-2, and today we will be playing against Manchester United in the FA Cup third round, a very tough draw, and we will be playing Arsenal in the second leg of the Carabao Cup, and I don't want to get Arsenaled again as we did in the Europa League last year. In the team we have Junior in goal, Mela, Williams, Theet, Malacia at the back, Grimes, Levitt, Maggio and Adley in midfield, and Barassi and Vitinha will make up the front two. And I'm hopeful that we can get a good result against Manchester United. We are going to attack them. We're going to play in a very positive way, and we are going to take the game to them. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But we cannot sit back and let Manchester United come at us. We need to be in control of this game. We are at home. We are in good form as Malacia finds Vitinha, and Vitinha has a chance, and Manchester United have got themselves in an absolute mess at the back. And there is that boy again, Vitinha. He is deadly at the moment, and when Manchester United completely messed that up at the back, Vitinha said, "Thank you very much," and we are 1-0 up. It was a terrible, terrible mix-up between the goalkeeper and the defenders, and it is now Swansea 1, Manchester United 0. The perfect start. We are ahead, and we just need to keep going. We need to keep pressing them, keep attacking them, and that's another lovely ball, and Malacia is in. Malacia, he finds Vitinha. We are 2-0 up. 15 minutes, not even 15 minutes gone, we are 2-0 up. A lovely inside break from Malacia, and that is the joy of the underlap. Malacia just went inside the fullback and found a lot of space. Vitinha's on his own, and despite a last gasp challenge, he's able to toe poke it in. We are 2-0 up within 15 minutes, and we have caught Manchester United napping. And we do have a free kick, and we are completely in control of this game. Theet finds Malacia, and he's looking for Vitinha, and Vitinha is in again, and De Gea makes a really good save. And that was almost Vitinha's hat-trick within the first 16 minutes. Adley will take the corner, and that's headed onto the near post, and another chance, and De Gea manages somehow to scramble it clear to touch. It is 2-0, and we are totally dominating it. Although the stats are only saying we're slightly better than Manchester United, we are very, very dominant in terms of the highlights. We are absolutely running this game as Mailer looks to get down the right. He looks inside for Adley. Adley to Maggio. Maggio finds Levitt. And Levitt, he tries a curler, and there's a good save by De Gea. Levitt playing against his old club, Manchester United, where he grew up as a young boy before we stole him from them. And Adley swings in the corner, and Reece Williams with a tame header really straight at De Gea. And that's bread and butter for David De Gea. But we are still dominating this game. Manchester United have not had a highlight yet, as Williams finds Malacia. Malacia driving up the left. He's looking for Theet. What's Theet doing there? And here is Malacia again. And Theet is all over the place. He's having the game of his life. He finds Grimes. Grimes back to Theet, to Maggio. This is beautiful stuff. And Barassi is in, and Barassi has made it 3-0. It is now 3-0 to Manchester United on the stroke of half-time. Is that game over? I suspect so. We're not going to change anything at half-time. We're going to hopefully go and annihilate them in the second half. Maggio and Levitt combining, and Barassi skipped past Varane and made it 3-0. It's Swansea in control, top of the pile. We are loving these days. And Barassi, beautiful movement, skipped past his defender, and it is now at half-time. Swansea 3, Manchester United 0. This couldn't have worked out any more perfectly than it has. We just tell them, get up, go out there and kill them off. And Vitinha finds Maggio. Maggio, he's looking for Mailer. Mailer is coming inside, and that's a lovely run by Mailer. Can he get it across? He can. And that's not the greatest of crosses. But Levitt, the former Manchester United boy, he picks up the ball. He finds Grimes. Grimes looking for Malacia. Malacia's having a storming game. Here is Grimes. Grimes looking to get one over the top, but unfortunately it comes to nothing. And Williams picks up the ball. We are going to tell a couple of boys to stay on their feet, not to get too excited with their on yellow cards, and we don't want any sending off here. And again, we are looking absolutely deadly, and Adley is in, and Adley should have scored, and that would have made it 4-0. That would have definitely been game over. But as we come up to 60 minutes, we're totally dominant. We are absolutely hammering them. And what a squad this is. What a team that we've put together. There are no superstars here. Just good, honest footballers. And Adley's looking for... Yes, Barassi is in. Can Barassi score? And that's another good save by De Gea. Manchester United are all over the place. They were not expecting us to come and do this today. We are very positive in our approach, very attacking. And we have a corner, but it's headed away. And here is Williams. But that comes to nothing. And De Gea will play it out. And it's a long ball forward. United now are just throwing long balls forward. And Fernandes has a go. And it's the first highlight Manchester United have had comes in the 60th minute. And this is fantastic. I love it when we are in this form. I don't quite like it when we're not. But when we are in this form, it's beautiful to watch. And Barassi is through again. Barassi with a little chip. He's hit the crossbar. And we should be 6-0 up but at this point. It is just all Swansea, and we just need to see the game out and just make a few changes. There's some tired legs on the pitch, and then just see the game out. And what a victory this will be, a statement that to the players in the dressing room, stick around, boys, because this team can go places. And if everybody stays, everybody works hard together, what we can do will be phenomenal. What a statement we are making to the rest of the Premier League here. And it's headed away. Manchester United free kick, and Maggio's going to bring it forward. And once again, Manchester United defence is all over the place. And here is Hannibal. Hannibal tries a long-range shot, and he's hit the post. He hit the outside of the post. Hannibal also product of the Manchester United youth system. And what a day. What a victory. What a result. What an absolutely fabulous performance by this very, very good Swansea team. Part one of what we needed to do today is done. And before we go to the next game, a couple of items of news. Matt Grimes has signed his new contract. So those of you out there who love Matt Grimes, as I do, he has decided to stay as a squad player. Mailer, he has also extended his contract, as well as Yaxin Adley. We're just waiting on his permit. And he will sign a new contract. And so this is absolutely fabulous news for us. And if we look at what's coming up next, it's Arsenal. And if you do remember the Europa League semi-final last year, as I do, I will never forget that. My big worry is, are we going to get Arsenaled again? And I almost forgot to hit the record button, but the team is Junior, Williams, Bellis, Bongiorno, Malacia. Armati will play at DM, Maggio, Hannibal, Adley, with Lavery and Barassi up front. We've had to rotate a little bit because we have some very, very tired players at the moment, and Vitinha is still being rested. But hopefully we can go out there, not get Arsenaled, and get a good result here. And we have to take advantage of that 2-goal advantage that we have from the first leg. Arsenal, though, oh gosh, the number of times I've been Arsenaled, it just doesn't bear thinking about, and I do not want that happening again. And with that in mind, we've gone to a little bit more of a balanced approach. It is a gamble, but I don't want Arsenal coming at us strongly and scoring a couple of goals early on, which they tend to do. They do also tend to score late and nothing in the middle. So, Maggio gives the ball away to Tomiyasu, and Bissouma, he's looking for Rikarlsson. Arsenal have also had to rotate a little bit, I'm noticing their team, and but they do have a stronger 11 out there than we do, and it is Arsenal at the moment, and they are dominating the game, and they are looking for a chance down the right, and that's hit the post. And that's a warning that maybe what we're doing is not the right thing. So I am going to go a little bit more positive. But unfortunately, from a set piece, Arsenal have taken the lead. It is Arsenal 1, Swansea 0. And my fears, my worries may be about to happen. And to lose this game against Arsenal will be a horrific experience. They are absolutely dominating the game in terms of chances. And they do have another corner, and that is headed harmlessly over the bar. And we need to just get our act together because our passing is atrocious. Lavery once again giving it away there. I'm going to just do something here. I'm going to start by lowering the tempo a little bit, try and get the boys to put their foot on it for once or twice. But it's still Arsenal, and here is a chance, and that is just wide. And I really am at a loss to know what to do. They are absolutely hammering us in terms of possession and chances created, but it's still only 1-0. We stay optimistic, but we need to make some changes. And oh boy, I'm going to raise the tempo. Lowering the tempo didn't work, so I'm going to raise the tempo and play a little bit wider, I think, and just try something different to see if we can influence the game a little bit more here. And that's a really good clearance by Reece Williams, but it's only found Saka, and Arsenal come again and playing the ball around beautifully. They are totally dominant, and that's a great save by Junior in goal. And the way things are looking and the way that the changes that I'm making are not influencing the game, I'm not feeling very optimistic at the moment. We've got to just hold out, I think. At the moment, we are still in front in this tie. And if we can just get a goal, then that might be game over. And here is Malacia. Malacia is looking to move it up the left flank. He looks inside to Lavery. Lavery back to Malacia. And again, our passing is all over the place today. The team player rating is horrible. They're all not functioning today, and we need to do better. And I'm not quite sure what to do about it at this point. The changes that I've made have not worked. We do seem to have a little bit more of the ball now, and maybe that is a good sign. And here is Malacia. Malacia's in the clear, and there's a chance, and we've hit the post. Lavery should have scored. It could have settled the tie at that point, but we came so close there. Maybe the changes that I've made are having a little bit of an effect on how we're playing. I don't know. It's we still don't seem to be getting much of the possession. I'm just going to make a couple of little tweaks to what's happening, and hope that we can now just contain Arsenal. I'm asking the boys to get stuck in, to really get in their face now, and try and unsettle them. And they are doing it. We're winning the ball back, and here is Lloyd, the young boy, and he's looking for Barassi, and this is a chance. Corey White, he had a chance to make it 1-1, but he didn't take it. And am I being Arsenaled here? But we have a free kick. Augustinson will have a chance from a free kick, and I'm starting to worry. Arsenaled again. It's Augustinson with the free kick, and that just goes narrowly over the bar. What a game. It's 86 minutes on the clock. We just need to see it out, boys. Just see it out. You're in control. And here is Barassi, and there's a cross into Lavery. Lavery brings it down. Looks for Augustinson. Augustinson to Levitt. Levitt to Armati. Armati to Magyar. This is lovely. This is much better. And here's a chance for Augustinson, and it's a great save by the goalkeeper. And this game is still not over by a long shot. I'm going to change the system because my midfield are absolutely exhausted, and I have to reduce the number of players in midfield. And Corey White has come on for Magyar, as you saw. And here is a chance for Arsenal. And Arsenal have made it 2-0. I don't believe this. I don't believe this. FM, do not Arsenal me again. And it was a simple cross. I think he might have been offside myself. But Barnes has made it 2-0. He's levelled the tie, and now we've got to go into extra time. And we are just so tired. But then so are Arsenal. This could now go either way. Please, FM, do not Arsenal me again. As Mela is looking for Barassi. Come on, someone, a little piece of magic. Lloyd to Armati. It's coming back to Lloyd. Lloyd, who's developing as a player very nicely, getting good game time this season. And he's a young Swansea boy who we have a lot of faith in for the future. But here's Augustinson. Come on, someone, bit of magic. And there's a chance, and it is in, and it is Ben Lloyd. Ben Lloyd has made it. Arsenal 2, Swansea 1. We are back in front. There is just 3 minutes left. We need to just hold our nerve now, and we will have won. We will have won, and we will be in the Carabao Cup final, probably against Manchester City. Ben Lloyd's header hit the bar, but he's alert enough to tap the fault and follow up and tap the ball into the net. We are into the last minute, and this surely now is game over as Junior fires a long ball, but it falls to Arsenal. And we just need to stay calm. Well, the boys need to stay calm. I can't stay calm, but Arsenal are coming forward. And they're looking to... And that's easily intercepted by Levitt. But Levitt has given it away, and Arsenal have a chance. And somehow Arsenal have smuggled that over the line. And I am at a loss for words here. Oh, boy. FM is so cruel sometimes. Oh, Levitt, why didn't you just put your foot through it? And Evan Nielsen, of course, it's him. He always manages to score against us. It's going to go to penalties. We don't even have penalty takers on the pitch. Only Barassi has taken penalties, and this could go either way. It's like... It is going to be Barassi first up. Come on, get us off to a good start. He does. It's Swansea 1, Arsenal 0. And, someone shoot him. Evan Nielsen, I don't expect he's going to miss. And Evan Nielsen just strokes it in. He is an absolute thorn in our side, that boy. A bit like Haaland. He's very difficult to contain. As Levitt is the next one, and Levitt makes it 2-1. I hate these penalty shootouts. I hate them because it's a lottery. You don't know which way FM is going to decide this game should go. And it is Arsenal, and that is Lewis Junior has made a brilliant save. And that is, oh boy. But we don't have penalty takers on the pitch. We've got Armati taking this one, and Armati scores. We are 3-1 up. If Junior can save this one, then we will win and be in the Carabao Cup final. But it's Basuma for Arsenal, and he drives it into the back of the net. It's 3-2. And now it's Augustinson. He's a free kick taker. You've got to back him to be accurate enough to score a penalty. It's Augustinson, and it's 4-2, and we are still in front in the penalty shootout. Boy. It's just, oh my goodness me. Junior, come on, Junior. And Arsenal with their 4th penalty. Oh, that's actually been struck so hard, it's come out of the back of the net. For one moment, I thought he'd missed it, but it actually went under the net and came out. The bottom line is, if we score this, and I'm not quite sure who's taking it, it's Lavery. Lavery's not a penalty taker. He's a good, solid striker, and you've got to back your strikers. You've got to back your strikers, and Lavery has made it. And Lavery has put us in to the Carabao Cup final, and what a happy Liberty Stadium it's going to be. And what a result. What a game. And I really did think for a while we were going to be Arsenal'd again. But what a game. Brilliant for the neutral, not so good for my nerves. And we have a busy schedule coming up. We need to just get through this transfer window as well. And what I think I'll do is play through it, and we'll come back probably for the West Ham and Barcelona game. We'll update you what's happened then in the transfer window. I remain optimistic now that we can keep the players, or at least most of them. And that's it for this video. I need to go and have a lie down again. And if you are new to the channel, then why not subscribe, watch, like and comment. Help the channel to grow, help us to support the very worthwhile cause that you can see scrolling above. And all that remains for me to say is from a very, very happy but yet nervous Liberty Stadium. We will see you for the West Ham and Barcelona games.